Guys, welcome to Check Mike. Chaxy is here. Mariah is in the building. The mastermind.
Your main guy.
Over 26. This is
The bag of
This is the Brunch Club.
Over 26. Welcome back to
The mics are closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.
What up? My name is Chaxy, the mastermind, your main guy. Mariah is in the building. Mwass is in the building. We are Mic Check, episode 5. The whole gang is in the building. Come on, guys.
5 episodes.
Yes.
Shut. Damn, guys. I cannot wait for the next Red Table Talk.
What's going to happen? They're going to smack the table.
That's a buzz. That's a buzz.
Did you know that Chris Rock hosted Will Smith's palm on his face at the Oscars? It happened this morning.
But anyway, yeah, so who's
Mariah, go first, 'cause you're
94th
into violence.
Oscars? Yeah, tell us, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, long story. Okay, first of all, let's just do a backstory. So you guys know.
Her mic is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's.
So you guys know, thingy, Jada has alopecia. So basically, like her hair just falls off for no apparent reason. So most of the reason that's why these days she's bald. Amut and Pata Mevaizo, Scarf Aladdin, and all that good stuff. So, the Oscars happened last night.
94th.
Happened last night. 99. Now what would Diamond say?
94th.
94. Chris Rock. We all know Chris Rock. His mouth honestly in a filter. So he went in. Or Jada made a joke, called her G.I. Jane, and he can't wait to see her.
What does that mean? Is that a movie?
You know G.I. Joe?
G.I. Joe, the movie.
No.
Hey.
I don't.
That's due to actually.
Hey, watu wa
But
Bakuria. Projector
no,
huko.
that movie just never got to Korea, bro. I'm sorry.
Itafika miga. 24 in 1. 24 in 1.
Regardless.
Well,
so it's a movie.
Yes.
And Chris Rock
A very
made fun
good
about
one
the
at
movie.
that.
So there's G.I. Joe, so he made fun.
What is the movie about?
It's
like
military shit.
yes, what do they say?
You know how do you explain
It gives like a
It's a good
commando
movie.
vibe, but yeah,
What is Jada doing in the movie?
she's not in the movie.
And the guy in the movie is bald.
It's a reference.
Yeah.
Got you.
So now, because there's only G.I. Joe, so he made it G.I.
Like
Jane.
there's John Doe and then there's Jane Doe.
Got you.
Yes.
Jojen.
Got you.
So
Let
now,
me tell you, marijuana ingekuwa boy ingekuwa inaitwa Mary Jo.
Mariah.
hata siwezi.
Kunaweza kapo sound ya cricket.
So he made fun of Jada, and first of all, it's crazy because Will Smith laughed initially.
He's smiling all through the video.
Yes, then suddenly when Jada made her face, suddenly he got the balls and he's like,
I'm sure even when he was walking up to Chris Rock, he was smiling because Chris Rock didn't see it coming.
No.
Honestly-
I think he did. Because Chris wants to finish the monologue and then notices, I collect.
And then
I
he
don't
said,
think, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Mimi see.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because you know it's about to go down. You know it's about to go
And
down.
then he's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Will Smith just smacked me.
It was nice.
No.
Okay,
Would you have
so
done the same?
No.
If I was married, Bri, I have no idea. No, okay.
Yeah.
So this is the thing about the whole situation, right? Because I'm just thinking, even Jada, just before the joke, you can see she's smiling. So everyone is having a good time. Because
But Jada had after now the joke was
No,
made, she had a face.
yeah, it was a
No, I'm saying-
but
prior-
are you
prior-
kidding
yeah.
me?
Everyone was having a good
Yes.
time.
Even Will.
Yes.
Even when the joke is made, Will is still smiling until Jada
Laughing
makes,
because he's like,
until Jada makes the face.
I mean, it was that ha 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 ha, bitch.
I'm coming for you.
all
But
of a
anyway,
sudden-
so me, I'm not a pro in body language, except
Shut the fuck up.
but you're in business.
except when I'm in business. But the reality is, one, you can't teach someone how to react to something when you say things to them. You
That's
can't teach
true.
people how to react. That's one.
true.
So whatever happened, one, I'm like, so now this Oscars is going to be remembered as the Will Smith Oscars.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. I actually
Literally.
don't know who won what.
Well, all we know is
Even
that
now-
Will Smith won. That's
Yeah.
all we know.
I actually
like,
don't know who won what. We need to check that out.
Ideally, would have come here and talked about, spoke about who won, who deserved, but now I'm
Honestly,
just
that
like,
is
the Will Smith is
Will
more
Smith
juicy.
or-
This makes more sense to
The
talk
guys
about.
online who are saying it's stage managed. What do you guys think about that?
I think so, because honestly, they've
not-
lost their viewership over the years.
Okay.
So it makes sense for people to feel that.
Nah, bruh.
It makes sense.
Nah, bruh.
No,
How
I'm not
much-
saying
how
that
much-
it is, but it makes sense for people to
Think that.
It
Okay.
makes sense.
But the Oscars, the Grammys, they've always found a way to make people talk about them.
True.
Yeah.
Whether it's by snubbing obvious wins, whether it's by, having drama. So they've always relied on such moments. I'm sure if we look at the winners, I'm sure kuna vitu tu ilikuwa snubbed
Something
just
will
for
create
but
talkability.
now because
Yeah.
the Will Smith moment happened.
Yeah.
But then
What's your...
so this happened at the beginning of the Oscars, right? A few minutes later or an
Will
hour later,
Smith
Will Smith
won.
wins Best Actor.
Yeah.
For the movie King Richard.
Yeah.
And the movie is about love.
Yeah. Wait, King Richard is on. He plays
Serena and
Stark,
Venus
okay.
Williams.
I've never watched
starred.
it.
I haven't seen it
Me
yet as well.
either.
You know why?
I just know it's a bomb movie from the trailer and from the thing.
Because I just realized for our market, we are so spoiled by just Netflix. We watch whatever is on Netflix.
Yeah.
I consume more American content, but then we have HBO, Max, we have Akina Disney. There's such dope shows that we don't see just because we see whatever is on
Actually,
Netflix.
outside even Hollywood, like a lot of what do you call this, Nini? The Asian country, like Korea, South Korea, has a lot of dope shows. Leave Attack in a Squid Game
Squid
alone.
Game.
There's like dope ass shows. Like it's I don't know what do they call it? K drama.
Yeah, K-drama.
K-drama, like these bomber
shows.
shows, nice production value, good casting, everything. Yeah. Of course, the acting is dope because for you to concentrate on like 10 hours of something,
Yeah.
just
Subtitles.
Kwanza
reading
you're reading
subtitles, yeah.
subtitles.
It has to
it
be
has
some
to be
bomber
bomb,
shit.
yeah. But then, I think, okay, so now let's talk about the situation, right? So we know, at least we know the backstory, what happened. But then maybe we can just get into it a bit. Because also it's very possible for many truths to exist, depending on how you look at it, right?
Yeah.
One, bro, this is such a hard time to be a comic, bro. I feel for comics. This is such a hard time.
Yeah, because
to be a
everyone's
the
so
hardest.
sensitive.
it's the hardest time to be a comic, and it's the easiest time yet. Because I'm sure things are gonna get harder
That's true.
in the future.
Yeah.
It's not even about people being sensitive.
Yeah.
I feel like comedy as an art form is the one place you can literally just express yourself for laughs. And you say, I'm just saying this for laughs.
Yeah.
But of course, you're going to touch a nerve once in a while.
Yeah.
True.
It doesn't have to be like you said something wrong, but you've had somebody,
Yeah.
There are obviously some jokes that are, of course, out of line.
No, like this one,
completely.
to be honest, was a bit out of pocket.
Or maybe,
just
what
be
if
honest.
Chris Rock didn't know about the alopecia?
Yeah, that's why you told people's appearances and Nini,
Yeah.
as in just... You
I
understand?
know,
Just
but
don't do
also,
it.
but also,
Do you guys think it was a good
can-
joke?
It's style.
Let's-
Okay.
It was a good joke. Let's
No,
just say, it was...
But if we're being, like,
So say
on
this.
the damn side, it was hilarious.
Yeah, was it
But on the
insensitive?
human,
Yes.
yes.
Was
Yes.
it
On
funny?
the human side, that was
Yes.
a bit.
It was
apana.
funny, but then, because personally, I didn't know Jada had this hair loss problem.
Same.
thing. I didn't
I
know.
found out today
I
as
had
well.
no idea. So by the time I'm watching it, I completely could not understand
What happened,
why.
Giga?
Yeah, and then Will as well. I mean, okay, for you to be as big, an icon as big as Will Smith, right, and an icon as big as Chris Rock, and Chris Rock is one of the most hilarious people I know.
Yeah.
Kwanzaa, when Chris Rock does monologues, do yourself a favor,
Yep.
go on YouTube, just type for Oscar monologue Chris Rock.
They're dope.
Because my thing about comics and why I'll always somehow, except for this situation, which we'll get into, but I'll always be on the side of the comic is because the comics are the people who we should always give the green light to talk about anything.
Think that's true.
Except,
Yeah.
of course, you can't make jokes about rape. You can't make jokes about, hate, amanini.
Yeah.
But comics are the people who we look up to when we need things delivered to us in humor.
Subdilute form.
Even painful subjects.
Yeah.
Even painful subject, they can make that very comfortable for us to listen to. So, for someone to be as big as Chris Rock, and because do I think Chris Rock knew that he had this condition? I don't think so.
And that's why
I
I'm
do
telling
not
you.
think so.
Like
Or maybe,
people's appearances and whatnot, as in just you get.
Maybe he knew, but also he took it lightly. There's
Yeah,
that.
like whatever.
They're like,
Just say
okay, you
hello.
can't
See
grow
that
hair,
you're
but
dying
you're rich
tomorrow.
and famous.
Yeah, but you're rich
so I
and
can make
famous.
fun of it. Like, okay, you can't grow hair, so what?
Yeah.
But you can afford all the hair in the world.
Yeah. Because the last monologue for the Oscars monologue I saw, Chris Rock was making fun of Jada and Will. This is because Will had been snubbed for his role in Concussion. So Jada believed that he deserved to be nominated and then he was snubbed. Then Chris Rock was also saying that it's also not fair that Will Smith got paid so much money for a different role, I don't remember which one, when everyone else was paid peanuts sama nini. Then he went further and said, Jada complaining about the Oscars is like me complaining about Rihanna's ball. I was just not invited. So there's also maybe the other aspect of why is he always talking about my wife? Probably.
Actually, there's that. Maybe there's some underlying thing between Smith and
I also
Rock.
feel so. Because it came from such a place of...
Because for you to literally stand up, go and smack a nigga in the face.
Imagine.
But I've heard Chris Rock has refused to press charges.
Okay, una press nini. Let's just be
I saw
honest.
it.
Una press.
But honestly, to be very fair, right?
But clearly Will Smith was pressed.
If it's underlying also, man, it's so hard to be Will Smith, bro. This family has just been in the limelight for a lot of things involving this family.
You can't say that because they're the ones who willingly give this information. Again, you sleep, you wake up. Will Smith said he's always wanted to sleep with Halle Berry. Bruh, no one asked you.
What did he say about vomiting after coming?
Yeah, I used to have sex so many times that Mbaka used to throw up when I'm getting an orc. Like, who asked you?
You know how hard it is for
I
you
did.
Jada sleeps, tomorrow you wake up. Oh, Cheque, I have Tupac's letters hidden in my roof. As in, bruh.
But the Tupac jokes will always be hilarious.
Yeah. Like
my goodness.
Like the title of our episode.
Yeah.
Wait,
we said, I'm not impressed. Tupac would have shot him.
Oh my goodness.
But honestly,
what do you think? Who do you think? Okay, I'm sure comedians are going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Chris Rock is on tour. It's called Ego Death.
should buy those tickets, bro.
Yeah.
The material Chris Rock is gonna have.
Imagine the next show. Maybe it's tomorrow.
Cat Williams.
Dave Chappelle is definitely going crazy.
Cat Williams.
I can't wait to watch Trevor Noah on The Daily Show. I hope he covers this shit. Come on.
Trevor will be very, very...
Yeah,
Trevor is very...
He tries to mellow.
Yeah, like very diplomatic about everything.
You can't be an immigrant and you're... He's trying to protect his papers. Can't go back to Ramaphosa.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
But I'm like, there's so many moments where Will Smith has had to come out and defend this family, this relationship,
and
because also there's always been rumors of, they have an open relationship. Then the whole August Alsina thing happened.
It's
just too messy, bro. But August hakukuwa hapo na yeye.
Angepull up kwa Angela hii ende ampigie huko.
August alikuwa mgonjwa.
Okay.
You can't beat a sick person, not if they die.
But
Coffee too.
But then
hata coffee ya Chris Rock haiko land vile kunafaa kuland.
Like
but he was disoriented. He said you're going to give the next documentary to the award.
But Dro,
did you think he bounced back?
No, we have to
definitely.
We have to give props to how he handled
it.
Situation.
Honestly,
one. This guy, his hands zilikuwa tu hivi nyuma, is like he was ready. Have you ever seen the slapping competition?
The Russian
ones,
pros,
yeah. The hands nyuma, and then...
just ready. Ready to receive.
I wish he'd have said, "Ooh, I wish I turned the other chick." That would have been a nice Chris Rock. But he bounced back. I like that about him.
This is the greatest moment in television history or something.
And if I do say so, must have been the toughest crowd work he's ever done.
Bro, this guy...
But Lupita's facial expression.
This guy probably even went backstage, cried a bit.
Composed himself. Maybe I'll to ice pack.
I was told,
took a shot.
We've already made the transfer. Go back on stage.
But then I'm like...
Rudy, maliza kazi.
Maliza job.
Yeah.
You have 45 more minutes to go.
But I'm just thinking, the awkwardness, especially because Will and Jada were right at the front.
Can you imagine? Maybe when you change your seats.
Nah.
You don't
I think he
so?
just came and Would you go and accost Will Smith after he did that? You remember Kanza how when he was shouting he was very mad?
Yeah. But
I feel like that was a bit extra.
Excuse me, sir, can you move?
We need you at the back.
Excuse me, Mr. Smith.
You're needed at the back.
But then I think I am... so that happens, then Will Smith accepts his Oscar for Best Actor, right? Mm-hmm. For this movie that I'm definitely gonna watch. Then his speech, bro. Man.
Well, how was it? What did he say?
I'm not crying because...
No, Mariah, don't do that. His speech, like, Will, no, don't do that.
I was so worried because it's been like 3 hours and Mariah hasn't tweeted.
Will,
I'm not crying because I'm... Just give us the speech and go.
Will had a very moving speech. Mm-hmm. And then he definitely had to address what happened. Mm-hmm. But now it's how he did it that I thought was also... to show that there was more to this story than just the slap.
Okay.
It's how he did it. Because he didn't address Chris Rock directly, didn't apologize to Chris Rock.
He didn't.
He didn't.
He
But
didn't
then,
even have any plans.
I don't
clearly.
think
No.
he's
Let me finish.
remorseful about it.
Apologetic.
yeah,
Yeah.
but he apologized to the audience.
Yeah.
Apologized to the mom who was watching from Philly who couldn't make it because she had a chama.
Chris
So
Rock's
she-
mom or his mom?
No, his
No,
mom had
his
a chama,
mom.
so she couldn't make it. Chama yakubi knitting. Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
Okay.
but then it's how. That's what I'm saying. There has to be more to this because of how he said it. So he said, and I quote this. So just before he got on the stage, Denzel Washington told him that at your highest moment, be careful. That's when the devil comes for you.
Oh, wow.
And then he apologized to the audience, apologized to the Oscars, apologized to the nominees and everyone, but
Yeah.
then did not say a word about Chris
Chris
Rock.
Rock.
But then, when he was tearing, he was talking about how love can
Love
make you do
for-
crazy
yeah,
things. He was
crazy
like, love can
things.
make you do crazy things. But then, I'm sure they hugged it out because at the end of it, Diddy, Mr. Love, Diddy actually changed the name to Love. So Diddy came on stage and was like, whoa. So many tensions, whatever. Chris Rock and Will, we're going to address this after.
He's
Everyone
always
laughed.
trying to do
Even
the most.
Will laughed. Will laughed.
Didi.
Nah.
Notorious that Tupac walikuwa napigana, where was he? Suddenly.
Plotting. I'm not going to say what.
Suddenly. You want to be Kofi
He
Annan.
had
Get
like
out.
an Insta story today saying that Rock got clapped.
But then,
Hey.
honestly, because these things are gonna happen. This is not the first time.
Yeah.
This was bound to happen, Mongi.
Yeah.
So this is not the first time, and this is gonna happen again, right? But then, when all these things happen and they hug it out at the end of it, that is a strong message to send.
Yeah.
Especially in the moment we live now. I'm sure they may sort whatever, maybe not fully sorted, but I'm sure that
They
had
might
a
even
discussion.
just sort it for the cameras, but they retain the hit.
But they didn't.
For the
And
community,
it's
yeah.
okay.
But they didn't do it for the cameras either. But I'm sure with Akina did, everyone in that room, there's no way, you look at everyone who was there, there's no way that moment happens and then you let everyone go home.
Yeah, just go home like
Me
that.
always
not
ni force
happening.
kusema
Hata
sorry.
mimi.
Mika nimekasirika.
Yeah, see, of course. But then, do something about it. Don't just move,
So I'm going home.
Taf, you had a question.
Anyway. Just grab the mic, dog.
Ilikuwa kuchangia.
Changia.
What's up?
Nilikuwa nataka kusema mimi na agree na Mwass kwa sababu there is no way of all times. Niko sure msame make even worse jokes before.
Yeah.
But have they met in person?
I'm sure they
Have
hang
they
out.
met
Probably.
before an
Yeah.
audience? Because it's
Wait.
more entertaining if there's an audience, bro. Come on.
Point is
Smackdown.
I agree with what Mwass was saying.
Yeah.
Umseto alienda backstage akapatwa ice pack akachange wardrobe.
We've transferred the
Unaona
man.
vile wanazunguka kutoka hapa wanaenda hiyo side nyingine. Same shit.
Yeah.
Mimi I'm for this guy received a check.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I'm like,
Mi nikachapa
like-
coffee job nenda home.
Hata mimi. And you can't convince me to
Chaxy
stay.
ukinipiga coffee sasa nitakuwa like,
It's been
I'm
real,
ahead out.
guys.
it's been real.
See you
Let's
next
get people
episode.
like, guys, welcome to Check Mike. Chaxy is here. Mariah is in the building. The mastermind.
Your main guy. But I think moral of the story for me is, again, you can never teach someone how to react. When you say things to people, when you do things
expect
to people,
anything.
expect anything.
What if Chris Rock
Reactions-
could have thrown back hands?
What? That would have been lit.
That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
lit.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What's good?
Is
hey,
like
sex
Mr.
Bantini
Sex
in the
Bantini is on the
building.
first of all, can you zoom into whatever Chaxy's toes? Look at those crusty ass motherfuckers.
You don't need to zoom in, bro. I can show you my damn toes.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
You
so
feel like do you wanna do a toe job?
Bro, can we move?
wow.
Yo, we
wait,
are uncomfortable
balding is like an issue because men have been balding all
No,
their
but
life.
there's a condition called alopecia.
She has a condition called alopecia, so her hair falls off.
like men.
No, that's
not balding.
balding.
We've been balding all our life.
Alopecia is, imagine you just wake up.
Like Alex, have you seen Alex?
Second time. The last time.
Oh, God. No, alopecia is like, you imagine umelala with a head full of hair. You wake up, literally, half of your head is on the pillow.
It's a
Oh,
condition,
shit,
yeah.
that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Anyway, so
Yeah.
Oh
moral of
my
the story for me
God.
is
Chris
just
Rock,
on
someone
reactions.
should smack you.
Yeah.
You guys are sensitive.
Very sensitive.
We'll smack.
Please, we're delicate. Handle us with care.
Me, I'm not delicate.
Anyway, talking of you not being delicate, your weekend, bro.
Bro, I had
Tell
such a
us about Pastor
fantastic
X.
weekend,
Tell us
bro.
about Pastor X.
Unajua nimeombea weekend mpaka tukekelewa mikono
No
mpaka
way.
nikatingika.
But you know the fact that you told me that you guys had knelt down na mkaombewa,
Yeah.
that is...
That's everything.
It's
that
crazy,
happens to
man.
me on Friday too.
I'm sorry, but
You knelt down.
I'm sorry, but if you need me to kneel down for you to pray for me, it's not happening.
Not that you need to kneel. It's just
If you want,
bro,
if you feel like.
you
to pray-
don't kneel for the person. You kneel because you feel like you just want to kneel for God. That's it.
Nah, but while I kneel down, close your eyes. I'm like,
Now,
just
listen,
pray, but
you can't command me to kneel down. It comes
Ama,
from
you
the
want to touch
spirit
my hand?
willingly.
I'm like, bro, I didn't even wash your hand. Just pray.
Chaxy is just being
Una-
a-
No, I'm just saying. I don't think.
What about
God,
stretching your hands towards you?
Who touched me? Hey, she's very pretty, bro. Yeah.
So anyway.
Pastor X.
So if you know my famo, we're religious. We're Kaudo religious, but not super religious.
They are.
Okay.
I feel like at
They
this
are.
point you should take yourself out
Okay,
of that
I'm not
bracket.
religious, but they are religious.
Yes.
And of course, because they're my famo, I show up for them. So my dad was throwing this Thanksgiving thing in Shags.
Yes.
But also, if you know my famo, we like sherehe. Mad. So
Yeah,
my
you have
dad,
to balance.
my dad has come with his boys. Our cousins are there, uncles, aunts, everyone is there. And then there was so much booze. Like, that was the prerequisite for my dad. Even me, when I was coming from Nairobi, he's like, yo, mebeba kitu. I'm like, yeah. So we get there, and then he says, the pastor is shout out to pastor, you know yourself, but he's so dope.
Pastor X. Let's call him Pastor X
Pastor
for
X
this,
is so dope because
He
he's like,
drinks.
pombe sio kitu ya kunyima watu.
No, but even the Bible says.
But he doesn't say ati kunyweni, but
Kunywa.
he doesn't also say msikunywe.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm just gonna keep my sermon short because ile kazi iko hapa mbele yetu ni ngumu. Na kuna chelewa. So he just preached nicely for like 10 minutes. Nice sermon.
Then he gives the rounds of shots. He does the first round.
No, he didn't actually touch the booze.
Yeah.
I think he touched it after. I'm not sure. Pastor X, shout out. So
Yeah. But he said he drinks though.
yeah, he drinks
Okay.
unofficially. Allegedly. I'm not gonna So we get called up from Bele, the famo. You know me, I don't like attention and staying in front of people. So
Yeah.
I'm there, and then you're being told to hold hands, mara kneel down, mara. So he prays
That's
for
the things I'm telling you.
which is like what are you
just
gonna do? You're
fucking
gonna say
pray.
no.
No, I'm just saying, if you wanna pray, just pray, man.
Okay.
So well, my God is omnipresent, is what? Those all obvious.
Omniscient.
Yeah. Whether I close my eyes or not,
You're gonna
it doesn't change.
Him was
Whether I
praying,
kneel
and so
down-
when I funguad my eyes when you tajad my name, like I saw even him, his eyes were open. So because he's dope, because he was praying for everyone, and then I started praying individually. Now he prayed for my dad, and then he
That's
prayed for
sweet.
my bro, my firstborn,
That's a long
our firstborn,
prayer,
and then
bro.
prayed for me, and then no, it was like a short prayer. Like kila mtu alikuwa apata 30 seconds.
Okay.
But now it's let me tell you the weirdest thing about prayer.
Kimwangi.
I'm like, why don't you people
In and
speak?
out, boomerang vibes.
Why don't you people speak like that normally? You know, prayers are so weird.
Yeah.
Like, Father God, we come before you with our hands on our heads and I'm like, huh?
Did Pastor X
hands-
break into
Pastor
what?
X had like the vocabulary.
Did he speak in tongues? Ama
He said
his,
things
ama
like
his
divine.
tongue is used for other things.
So here's the weird thing. When you
Hata siwezi cheka. Chaxy, the next time we're replacing this painting na ile msalaba ya
the next time you're
Makato.
doing the podcast alone, Chaxy is on timeout. So we'll say
Notikona.
we'll start the show the same way.
Huko.
So anyway,
Okay, so tongue master, eh?
as his let's just call him Pastor X. Actually,
Zima my Chaxy,
I don't.
please.
Whoa. You know my dad watches the podcast. Anyway,
Shout out to your dad.
it's called Zero Man, which is a weird thing. But when he was praying for me, for some reason, I felt like weak in my knees. You know, I was like, you know what I mean? For this is for God, not for babe.
Stand up,
I
though.
felt weird kidogo. And then when I was saying bye to him afterwards, because now they went and sat down in the sitting room, guys, what all go kwa tent. Then I think he had like a drink or something. So I was just saying, hey, me, I'm leaving. Us guys are going. I was leaving at like 9 usiku. Then I told him, hey, me, I felt weak in the knees. He was like, was that the Holy Spirit or the other spirit? Like, hey, Pastor X is just so dope.
Nah, he's dope.
Yeah.
He's
Me, I love
dope.
pastors who don't act like God.
Yeah.
Like me, I was just,
Like, where's the
I've come with a
assistant
message.
Jesus?
Wait,
Relax.
like pastors don't act like me.
You're
Where?
not Kanye.
Please.
What
You're
do-
an entity on
What
its
do
own.
Abakuria call God?
Hata ajui.
What do they call it?
Mungu.
Wongo.
That's why even
They
that's
must have a
my
name.
that's my nickname.
Yako ni
At
ngumu.
home.
Ni ngumu, wacha kuiflip.
Nickname yake ya home najua. Anawadanganya.
Ni?
Niseme kwa show ama ninyamaze?
Chacha bari.
Anaitoga hata si nickname ni jina. Juu yeye ni last born anaitoga Mkogoti. Mkogoti.
Mkogoti means last one in
last
in
one.
a
You're the last
What happened?
That's what everyone calls me. That's what everyone calls me.
Mkogoti is here.
You're the guy.
what?
Mkogoti.
Mkogoti.
Why
It's
does it sound like
official.
an illegal brew?
Right?
Chop me up. Some
Because-
mkogoti.
You know why? Because we're rare breeds, bro. Because I'm a rare breed.
Oh my goodness.
So, and also I'm
can't believe the podcast allows us to
I'm the last
drink
born in the whole village.
Monday mornings.
Mkongoti,
The whole
Mkongoti.
village?
I'm the last born in the whole village.
So there are no other kids
Kwenda
after
first
you.
wanazaliwa huko.
I'm the last.
Are you guys
I'm the last one in the whole
everyone is
village.
important there. You need to look at the water.
Or
the soil.
That's why we are only like 200k the whole country, bro.
What?
Because after Mimi,
Hata
it was
mwezi
done.
vote. Mkivote Nairobi bado msengi.
Imagine.
Mnakwaje 200k kama votes za PK.
You know the saddest thing is Chacha is not going to changia any population. This one.
Saddest part.
Saddest
It's
bit.
that. Kwanza because you know we are talking about male contraceptives at some point.
Yes.
Yo, Mimi, if they want to test them out, I'm here. Test
You're
with
ready.
me.
No,
but,
God.
Yeah,
Or-
but just before.
You wanna be
P.
double checked up like a Somali boy.
I'm ready for my
I can't wait.
I'm ready for my childbearing lips.
No, we're coming to that. We're coming to that. Wait.
Alright.
Hold up. So
What?
Pastor X, and so I think the whole thing was to look at the state of religion now. You know, I know everything. We've made a lot of banter and all that.
Yeah.
But then everything else is progressive. Everything else changes, right? The only thing that is constant is like
Sadaka.
yeah, like the Bible is just nile. So when we look at religion now, is it progressive? In the wake of, I was telling you guys about the doc I watched about prosperity gospel.
Yeah.
You know, the Benhims, the Kenneth
Ati
Copeland.
Benihim ni nani?
Benihin.
Wewe ni Wakuri ama?
Sasa tunaona mimi sasa nitajua anaitwa Benihin.
Yes.
So Benihin
Uliangalia na font gani ilizo M mbili zilikuwa zinaka M.
hapo imeandikwa Benihim, I think now to correct. Then there's this guy on the docu called Kenneth Copeland who owns like a fleet of private jets, who's talking about how he can't fly private because he can't imagine being in a long tube with demons. And I'm serious.
And,
Like,
and,
this
and
is
you
on
still
record.
wake up on Sunday and go to
This
this man's
is
church.
on
The one-
fucking record.
there's a white, old white Pasi who looks like a demon himself.
That's
It's
him.
the one
With
with
that
open
crazy
eyes and
that's
CGI. Yeah,
him.
that's him.
Kenneth
And you're
Copeland,
saying
yeah.
because he needs to go around the world and spread the gospel, he can't wait for departure time. He has to go when God sends him.
Hey,
Yeah.
Like his reasons don't make sense, but they're
but they make
smart.
sense.
And his net worth is like 760 something million in USD.
Ah.
Peke.
Okay.
No, you're nearly
Man's
official.
making
No, this
peace,
is like
innit?
official. But then,
Pushing
but
planes.
then, yeah, but I'm sure he's not packing though. But
He doesn't have a long
he's
tube
not
full of
packing.
demons.
But
Oh my goodness.
so the thing is, all of them, so they give a summary of what their preaching feels like. All of them are talking about planting a seed. They're talking about how much you need to tithe. They're talking about how much you need to give to God so you can receive more. So it's the gospel of give so much to God so that God can bless you back.
So God is like
But and that's why I always tell people. First of all, because I'm very understand, like I'm a full-on Christian. You know that church and whatnot. Church in Jumu kunya
Cheers.
bisho sidani misim levi.
Where
Cheers,
to go?
cheers to.
Cheers, fam.
Hey.
Yeah, but I
Cheers to
believe
going
in
to
God.
church.
I go to church and all that good stuff. And you're told in the Bible, it says itself, test the spirit. If you already know what your Bible says, and your
The Bible says
says
test the
yes.
Ini Benihim chapter what verse?
You're so funny.
Private
but
plane.
seriously,
Chapter
it
2.
says you should test the spirit. If you walk into a church and already you feel like your spirit and this person is not gelling, that's how
out.
you already know you're not supposed to be, and this is not what you're supposed to be listening
So
to.
are you saying the Bible says watch out for red flags?
But the Bible says, like, my people perish due to.
Lack of wisdom.
Thank you.
But also, so now you've heard of mega churches. Because even these guys who are big on prosperity gospel,
The
like in
Bible
a Joel
says-
Austin,
Yeah.
for
The
example,
Bible
they have
says
these mega churches.
specifically, ask and you shall receive. Kuna mali imeandikwa, and add a tithe of 50 million so that you will receive. No. So why? The Bible specifically says, give 10% of your tithing.
Do you give 10%? Do you give
of what you
10%?
earn. And even in the Bible, it wasn't even with money. Yes, I do give.
You
Yes,
tithe?
I give 10% every month.
Do you tithe on gross or net? Do you first do your taxes and expenses and then whatever's left?
Whatever's left, I give
You give
10%.
10. You're smart.
Religiously.
Mariah, you actually give.
Yes, I give religiously. I will not even
No,
lie.
the
unajua-
church.
ndio maana hujaomoka.
It will happen one day, but yes.
I want to treat Kanisa
Because
kama
even
money
in the
market fund.
Bible,
Yeah, is this a money market fund? Are you investing?
in the Bible,
are you gonna get this money back?
Listen, even in the Bible, they never used to give money, but whatever they used to harvest, they used to give 10%. And listen, I don't necessarily have to give my 10% to the church. Akuna mali mesema, give to the pastor or give to the church.
I get you.
You understand?
So,
Chaxy,
so
I
who do you give?
I
Who do you
can give my tithe to you.
Please. Can you pay my
As
rent?
long as
Can you
that's
pay
my-
my rent in April?
Boss,
I'm serious.
calm
No, I'm serious.
down. Calm
So,
down.
I'm
You have-
your
you have
friend.
to be
You see
needy.
me all week and you can't pay my rent, but you give 10% to a church.
No, I don't give to the church. If I wake up and I feel like the next person who needs the 10% maybe is my aunt or whoever, I will
Okay,
give.
can you pay
I
my
get
rent?
it.
don't
Can
necessarily
you pay my
give it
rent
to the
for June?
church.
For June then. June is a bit far.
I beg.
You know how much you have to make for 10% to be Chaxy's
Thank
rent?
you. That is rent.
You know,
You need to
Let
make
it
763
10%
million.
kwani naishi wapi? Mnasema nini?
Hey.
But you know, honestly, if you said you give to the church, I'd be like,
Sometimes.
it's your money. No, it's your money.
Sometimes, but not all the
It's your
time.
money. Do whatever you want to do
Not
with
all
it.
the time.
But then
Do
I
you-
would honestly say that's the worst financial decision you ever made.
No. And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't necessarily say give 10% to the church. Because even in the Bible, the 10% is to give to the homeless, the needy, whatnot. So 10% bora umepeana, that's not going back to you. As long as it's done a purpose that God wants, that's your tithe.
so let me
I'm
ask.
I'm as clueless as Mariah was in the last episode when we were talking about F1.
F1, yeah.
Like I'm just like, okay. So
But you know,
Sadaka,
well,
Kanisa.
yes.
Like, to be very fair, so like in this docu, there's a lady, a journalist, who asks this pastor, right? Do you think, as a man of God, do you think it's fair for you to collect all this money and keep asking for more and have these multiple sources of income that are directly from your congregation, right?
That's insane.
Because it's sadaka, it's the tithes, it's the ministries zile za screen tuma what panda
No,
mbegu.
but does this church not have a break? Like me, my church, we have a break. Like we have a year. Like after every year, like January, the first Sunday, you shown how all the cash that was given for Sadaka, nini was broken down
That's
and
for
how it was spent.
accountability. Where does the money go?
Yeah.
Tabu nikuulize, wewe unajuaje ile amount iliingia si yenye wamekuambia?
Listen, regardless, but as long as there's a rough
like that
breakdown, of course, pastor anajilipa, that's
I
a
know.
job. Pay the other pastors, whatever.
The reality.
But as long as there's a breakdown and you can see, okay, kuna some money that has gone into doing this,
So
that,
Mariah,
and the next,
Mariah,
easy.
so it's the same way when we get our financial audits for the country and then they say this money went here, and then you never
Okay,
have
you really
problems
want to
with
believe unyet hizo pesa zilienda huko mali anakuwa.
You can't believe
that.
you
Believe your
can't
pastor.
Me, let me tell a story as a kid. My parents gave like an anonymous donation one time at the church, and then it wasn't captured in the next Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know how you can just put a random bahasha with cash?
Yeah.
So my dad was so mad. So he went and like he caused the scene. Imagine that we to attend.
Was it Pastor X?
It wasn't Pastor X. No, imagine if umechoma, let's say 10 Gs anonymously. Alafu unaona ati Thanksgiving cash collected 3 Gs. You're like, aye. And then there was now a big scuffle. Wale wasi walikuwa na hesabu do walikuwa naiba.
Oh.
Sijui nini. It was weird. But of course, pesa will be kila mahali.
You understand? So,
Yeah, but then to be very fair, because personally I don't go to church, right? You guys, maybe once in a while for you, maybe you do, right? When you talk about this prosperity gospel, hey, superstar in the building! Mutoria, come on, come say hi. No, you have to come. Mutoria, come.
I want.
Hey, I want
Victoria to come and sing
Wanakuharibia ngoma bana.
like so.
Safari.
Come on camera. No, you have to come on camera.
Hey,
Come on,
montage.
camera.
Chapata
No,
montage.
come use our mics. Come on
Special
camera.
appearance,
Yeah, come.
fam.
Special appearance. Mic check, first ever guest. You know we never have guests.
Cameo.
The first ever cameo. Hey!
Mike Cameo. Hey.
Salimia wase.
Ananuka mtura.
Wacha kuchoma.
Mimi nataka kujua vitu wapi mtura sasa ndio pia mimi niende.
And my haters, but tunawapenda jo ndio wanafanya ndio wanatujenga ama ni aje?
We are the long tube full of demons.
Bless you. Good to see you. Asante bro, nashukuru.
Mwass.
Nawaambia na kanga
Echo
kitu
glass
kila siku.
chini.
Mbona unakuanga tu hapa hivi
No.
unaona
You enter shot.
tunafikiria ni maswali
Kuna maswali. Watu jinga.
Hi, Victoria.
kwa sana.
Mtoro unatwanga
Sasa
type.
venye nimetengeneza. nilikuwa niwaambia mwendange kanisa bana.
Kwani
No, Mutoria, do you
umesikia
tithe?
kwa hapa?
Nimekusikia.
Victoria, do you tithe? Do you go to church?
For sure.
Mutoria plays in the church.
Mtoro goes to church to get paid. You are going to church to spend money.
Nilikuwa na
I'm
sherehe.
getting paid.
Nilikuwa na sherehe Mutoria. Then I call him on Sundays, like, I don't know, church says, I'm like, fuck, I don't
Ah, bless you,
like
Victoria.
dedication, bro.
Okay, unajua hii kitu ni personal journey, unajua.
Thank you.
So mimi ilifika point nikakuwa like nika-realize kumbe siendangi juu ya mapero. Kuna time nilikuwa fikira naenda juu ya mapero. And then nika-realize as in there is a reason why I want to go.
Keep going.
Okay.
And
So now you go for
reason,
yourself.
there's also a personal reason why
Right.
I'm tied. It's not because I'm giving money to the church.
You give
It's
it's
personal.
10%. Faithful.
Mutwete
Faithfully, bro.
tithe yangu ya next month nakupatia. It's
Who-
official.
Wait, by the way.
It's
And I mean,
official. I'm
Nikenzo-
giving it to
Tumamba
you.
is right.
Why should, you don't even believe in the tithe, so why should I give you?
Kwanza anaita thight.
Anyway,
Watu wanaendea thight. Wenda ulikuwa unasema top me up.
I'm sending it to
Thank you.
Victoria.
Shout out to Mutoria, man. Shout out to Mutoria. man.
Yeah.
So wait, shit. I feel like Mutoria.
Let's move.
to
Tumeongea
get
story ya
excited.
kanisa sana mpaka
let's
ina
move.
bow,
You know,
man.
anyway, so speaking of planting a seed. Speaking of planting a seed. So now there's male contraceptives.
Yes,
that they say
hallelujah.
is 99.9%. So if you're afraid of planting a seed somewhere,
Yeah.
okay, especially like Mwangi, where you don't plant a seed in
I
church.
would.
The only seed you can plant is
Ni kwa watu.
Ni kwa watu.
Napanda mbegu.
Wewe.
So are you getting the male contraceptive? Are you planting a seed?
Definitely. But I have to read about it
Utaki hips.
first. I'll have to read about it for like 64 years. And
Let
then
me
once
tell
I'm
you.
sure about it, I'll get it.
Me, I can't wait to get the male contraceptive. Then niseme, I'm sorry, I can't come. I have mood swings.
And let me ask you,
My mood swings could not allow me to come.
Is it-
today.
Let me tell you, you guys are laughing, but it's a real thing. Let me tell you.
No, we know.
Let
Imagine
me-
you're not making light of the
listen.
situation.
Yeah.
We're just having banter.
When you
Because
listen,
tutaruhusiwa hapa watasema.
Maze.
Please clarify. We're just having banter.
having a rough
we're not
image
mansplaining being a
of,
woman.
you know, the side of this side effect is crazy. When you actually experience it, but then it's something you can't even explain. Imagine just waking up and you're happy. Unaingia kwa bafu, suddenly you're crying. And you can't explain why you're crying. Ati why? Because nimekunywa Femi plan 30 minutes ago. As in, it's insane.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's insane.
Anyway, this
So at
is the
least for a
reason why I'm
change-
getting
I
it.
take back my mood swings.
Unafaa kumuuliza, let me ask you, if if you had a serious boyfriend and you guys are kulanaing mad, like lunch daily, supper, breakfast, and then
What time will she go to church and tithe?
sema msa anakupatia
I'm so
anakupea more than
over you.
10%.
More than 10%.
Okay, receive the long tube full of demons. Would you be the one to take the contraceptive? Ama would that be a discussion? Ama utaambia, mimi nimekunywa hizi siku zote, science imekubali sahi kunywa.
No, honestly,
Yeah.
right now, okay. Logically speaking, I feel like I'm one person who believes in taking care of myself.
Okay.
So I will only do it for myself because you understand, like I have a plan and whatever. So for me, I'll do it. But if I'm speaking hypothetically,
Yeah.
honestly, I'd want a dude to take it. But the thing is, now you can't trust a dude.
Yeah, utakuwa hapo na
Did you take it?
kunywa sahi.
Did you take it? And you didn't.
If you told me you trusted a dude, ningekuangalia like, huh?
Definitely
Are you
not.
sure?
You would not even trust
But
a
you
dude to
trust your
tell you
pastor.
kama jua imetoka na kweli jua inawaka. You think I trust you with pills?
So you wouldn't want them to take it. You'd
I
take
want you
your
to
own.
take it, but I don't trust you enough.
Ama you'd both take it. Alafu
No.
zipatane backfire.
No.
But let me ask.
Now for
I mean,
myself, I'll just
the
do
only,
it.
if it's
So
a
that-
pill, I'll
basically-
take it. If
so
it's
that-
like you injections into your penis,
Yeah, not happening.
Yeah.
So if you take the male contraceptive and then the woman takes it, hapo for sure.
hapo hakuna mtoi.
There's nothing.
Hapo hata kama kulikuwa na mtoi ndani anaweza date tu.
Hapo kama kwa betting ni goal.
Goal.
Really?
But then, so what I read today says that they've tested it in mice and it's 99.9%. So I'm just wondering, mice na wanaume, kwani
Wacheni story. When
Panya
they're
na
pimaing
wanaume.
ARVs in mice, people take them. Suddenly when they're pimaing birth control pills, that's where you draw the line.
I'm not saying I drew the line. I'm just asking, what is
Hakuna.
the correlation? Why mice? Why mice?
Because
that's
mice,
what they do
mice come so
all-
fast. Just like
Apparently
men.
DNA and mice and humans
Mice
are very
come so
close.
fast.
You remember
Come
that
on,
scene
woman.
in Bad Boys? When Martin Lawrence went to the attic and then he was like, them niggas is fucking.
It's because I remembered what scene you're
By
talking
the
about, but I
way-
couldn't remember the exact words, and then you just said them.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
They fuck just
yeah.
like us. that was the line.
So this thing is coming. Are you getting it?
I'm not having sex. I'm not having
Okay, wait, when you start having sex.
I'll probably do it if I have a long-term partner.
Okay.
If not, I'll just strap.
Exactly. As in,
You know that like that's a commitment. You know, have you ever sat down? You can't relate, but have have you ever sat down with a partner and planned like the future? Like, okay, so we're doing this.
Oh,
so,
that's what you mean.
Yeah, so like let's go to Hosi.
Relate clearly.
Are you getting the coil? Are you getting the implant?
No,
Is
but,
it?
and I feel like that's the thing. I don't feel like men, you need to sit down and plan, because if I already have my own plan, I'll do what I need to do for
Yeah, but
myself.
you know, if you have your own plan, you just for visibility and just because you're open to your person. So you just tell them, oh, me, I'm on the pill. Me, I have the coil. Me, I have this. I have the implant. If you don't, then it's a discussion. Should we get it?
No, it's not about should we get it. Then he goes into babas you. I don't think so.
But ukona trauma.
No. Okay, no, it's not a baby on me. I'm not a baby on anyone. So,
but I'm just saying, you have men trauma. Maybe go character D.
Of course.
Not quite.
Capital D.
No, not quite.
Wajaluo Pro Max.
My brother.
Angeliwa.
Angeliwa
is my nigga.
No, but I'm like, am I getting this thing?
Are you?
When I start, if I start
pop?
having sex, I'd probably consider this. If
I didn't hear what you said.
I'm saying if I start having sex,
did you record that?
You mean if you stop?
Have I had sex with you?
No, maybe.
Have I had sex with you?
Because you're too busy.
Okay. No, but for real though. So this thing is coming and
it's coming, so we don't.
it's coming on our behalf. But you know,
how does it work? Are we still going to nut?
Of course, but
Wangi,
now
okay.
it's spermless.
They're dead.
They're
It's
asleep.
just body bags in there.
Basically.
But the experience is the same. Like I'll still have my 10 seconds of high.
But
you come for 10 seconds.
You're shooting blanks.
Max. Kwani, how long do you guys come?
Like 3 or 4. On a good day. You know, pigs come for 30 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fuck, why was I not born a pig?
Wait.
Poji.
What?
How long do you come?
I may never not.
Why?
Nothing.
Chana wote.
Cheque.
Cheque. Nyanganya mse microphone. Nyanganya mse microphone. Unajua kaka anataka kushainjwa kaka on camera.
But no, for real though. Nini. Honestly, me, the only reason why maybe I'd probably check this is because manze pulling out is so hard, man. Me, I don't know. I don't know about
then
these
just
other dudes.
stop.
Yeah, I don't know
have two
about these
kids.
other dudes.
I believe you.
But just have a seat. Yeah.
No, for real though.
Yeah, just to pay my
I
pulling out
understand.
easy for you.
It's not the easiest thing.
Is pulling out easy for you? You can just know. Is it easy?
Who must get that nut? Of course,
No, of
pulling out
course.
is
You can't ask.
easy.
Is pulling out easy for you?
Tafari, but just to pay
Are
my
you serious?
You have 2
Is pulling out
kids.
easy for you? So, okay, 3 versus 3. Anyway, it's balanced.
Oh, I hope Tafari is not part of the math.
Tafari is not answering.
No,
of course,
oh,
pulling out is
yeah,
there's evidence.
Double evidence.
Double evidence.
Twice, bro.
Yeah. Me, the only reason is because honestly, bro, like, to be very fair, like, you know, of course, strapping it is nice. That's the responsible thing to do, right? But sometimes you just wanna have raw sex.
Tafuta mtu wako, please. Wacha kutembea party stories are sometimes.
Pulling out sometimes needs an out-of-body experience.
So out of body, literally. Out of her body. But I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
Because you literally have like less than a second to decide.
Right?
What do you need to decide?
No,
Because it's so nice.
Because when you're nutting, you can feel it coming. You know how babes say ati
I feel it coming.
ati don't stop. Alafu uko kadi. Akamwambia don't stop. Na unajua tu the package has left the building. Sasa iko DHL mbaya. Yo 2 minutes angoje verse defense.
You know,
Verse defense.
ama anakuambia tu hapo. Unajua like ama anakuambia change the stroking. Like, now
so
ushamaliza kazi.
unajiuza who will tell her.
But then, that's what I've been saying every episode.
Yeah.
Men, you don't deserve good things.
Let me tell you why we deserve good things. Because you're very considerate. Every man here, hata kwa Mwagambio, you've pulled out and then gone down on her immediately to not lose the consistency. True or false?
Or most of the time, you've made sure she comes first before you do.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Most of the time.
1, 2,
Most of the time.
Most of the
3, 4.
Kwani, who is this guy? Kila kitu ni yes to
Yes.
4. What is it?
Mariah
Like
anapiga head
events?
count hapa.
Except when you just want to bust a nut and I'm like, hii round ni yangu.
Aye.
I would like if
Yeah.
it's your birthday, if it's my birthday.
Yeah, can I just
Feeling
nudge?
easy, since this is the gift you gave me, unanipatiaje Pudesh kama gift alafu bado
Wait,
unaniambia mnaenda
you
kuplease.
normally call out rounds. Unamwambia ati
That's
ili
all
round.
around.
Literally.
Deal for the next round.
ile inakwanga pwani ile asubuhi kama mmechelewa job. Au kwa tumalize tu haraka tuoge.
Askia, unampatia strokes of affirmation. Work will be okay. The day will be fine.
Strokes of affirmation. You know me.
Strokes of affirmation.
Listen, I'm over you guys.
But anyway,
But male contraceptive is a yay.
yeah.
For me as well. For me as well.
It's
For me as
definitely
well.
the way to
Yeah.
Fuck
go.
them
But
kids.
ladies,
Yeah.
I still insist, just strap by your own self because you
Don't
cannot
trust these niggas, bro.
trust these men.
I concur.
Simple.
I concur.
So, if you don't trust these people, do you trust at least Edgar Barry?
Yeah.
I love reading tea sometimes.
Because he
I
has
love
receipts,
Edgar,
man.
I love Edgar, bro. And
Nah,
the-
that's
and-
my
Edgar.
homie from
And-
way back. Tumemea Edgar's like the homie.
Mtu anasema unasemaje
serious?
mmea?
Yeah, I've grown
Nani-
up with
do you have his
Edgar.
number?
Mariah,
No, but I have
nani-
his
nani
brother's
usema
number.
Mea?
His brother was almost like my really, really good friend, but we all grew up together.
Do you think we can get Edgar in conversation? Because I'm about to start filming. I'm
Saizi
serious.
anawaogopa.
Not now. Like, Saizi, let me build momentum.
You have to
Then
convince
make it.
him because
Then
anaogopa mnaweza mwitapa then Babu Owino atoke na dirisha atafanya.
Ala?
Oh, shit.
Jalango atoke from the stairs. Way, it's a whole situation.
Jalango
bruh.
pia namsure.
But
No, see, because these guys have been trying to set him up like for the longest. So yeah,
But yo, bro,
right now
yeah,
he's a bit skeptical.
I fuck with this guy a lot.
Heavy.
Like from...
More
And the
power
main
to
reason why
Edgar.
we're going to talk about this is because the main intention is to talk about... Sorry, this is the water I drank earlier. So the main reason is... I think we should talk about his business model.
Yeah.
And
Which
how
is
it keeps
impeccable.
evolving. And the main reason is because, again, now we said Telegram has been closing
shutting
their
down
blue film
channels.
pages, right?
Yeah.
Because Telegram was the open channel.
Yeah.
This is where everyone has been going, including Edgar. So I was wondering if this is happening, then does this impact Edgar in any way? Because I know his material is not blue film, but then Edgar covers everything.
Yeah.
And the main reasons why he's not on Instagram anymore is because of, the reporting, sensitive content, everything. Telegram was a safe platform.
Yeah.
So now if Telegram is doing these closures, then does it impact his business in any means? But before we get into that, so this guy began with YouTube. Because I remember the first video I saw was
BNN,
YouTube. And basically he would
yeah.
just cover stories. Then he got into something that I thought was so dope. Got into Instagram. And then instead of doing a video on YouTube, now he'd have the leeway to post as much stories as possible.
Yeah.
And he didn't need to do anything
Anything.
for it.
Just read his DMs.
Read the
Imagine,
DMs.
like mnaleta
You know,
chai willingly.
I didn't even know like you can max out stories until Edgar was like
Right?
stories max.
Stories
I'm like
max.
stories max.
Good night.
I'm like nimeona Insta stories za Leki Gondwana.
Na that's
Zefika huko mwisho. Anyway.
Hata tu dakika
Hata
leo.
leo tu.
Nazishangi. But then the most brilliant thing happens when Edgar now begins to advertise in between the stories.
Yeah.
So he's gaining so much traction. And he's like, I'm going to capitalize and make money.
True.
So
You
what's
know
going to
he used to
happen
make so
is...
much
Can you
money.
imagine in a week
happen?
this guy has a mic?
You know, me I used to count the ads when he said that today ads are 5 Gs and then you just count them. You get to 10, you're like,
Dude,
you've
make
already
a
made 50
mic.
Gs and it's 10 a.m.
He used to make
And that's
a
one
mic
day.
in a week.
And then you're going to
And
your
he
9
runs
to
this
5.
every day. And he does this every day.
No,
Then-
Wednesdays and Saturdays. Then, of course, during the week, kuna zinateka moja, mbili, tatu, whatever.
But this is after. Before, the advertising would come in between the stories.
Yeah.
And then now he opened the market thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Genius.
just talking about... I'm just talking
Market
about
day.
how this guy mastered the art of... If one door closes, another one opens.
Open
You know the one
five.
the Bible talks a lot, but it's always false. But Edgar
So for
proved
him, it's if
correct.
one app closes.
Yeah, or one means. So now,
It's gonna
then
open.
he notices he has so many SMEs, and then he never go because everyone goes for the big corporates,
Yeah.
thinking that's where the money is. Edgar went for the mass market, so I'm not gonna charge you a lot of money,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna make it's like supermarket business. I'm gonna make 1 shilling, but I'm gonna sell 1 million of you.
Yeah.
So stories came in between. Then he opened BNN market, so he had a whole day where
Just
he just ran ads.
advertising.
And imagine guys used to go and see. Because
Yeah.
within the ads, you'd find gossip. Normally it
True.
was gossip and then ads.
When I did Loud, I reached out to him to see if I could promo the show. Because I'm like, this is real people.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, and then it just never happened because he wanted me to send the 15-second video. But then this happened when I was traveling a lot. So I wasn't able to really get down and send it to him. So it never happened. And then the next time I spoke to him was over the DMs. Is the first time he got harassed. Because I was just reached out to be like, yo, this was definitely coming, but just keep your head high, just keep moving. Like
That's
don't
nice.
stop, like don't let them stop you. And he was really, really positive. I don't know him in person, never spoken to him, but I've spoken to him twice in DMs.
Yeah.
So then his page gets closed. Nini gets what is it called?
Taken
Flagged.
down.
Yeah, they flagged the page, which was
The
expected.
Instagram one or
The Instagram.
Uh-huh.
No, we're still on Instagram,
Yeah.
right? Because anyway, so you've made he rubbed shoulders with a lot of people the wrong way. I'm sure everyone was reporting, doing whatever they need to
whatnot,
do.
yeah.
So page is pulled down, and we're like, okay, what next? But before this, he has a blog and he has people who are writing about these stories. So aside covering the stories, you can still go to the website and read about a story that happened kitambo. So it's because it's covered.
Yeah.
So this is closed down. Then boom, goes silent for a while, comes back to Telegram.
Kwanza when he came to Telegram.
You have
That
some
was-
of the
that
numbers.
was
Let's go to
the-
that. Yeah, he killed. That's
His
now.
page, I think, by Jana when you're sharing had like 119,000 guys.
That's the normal one, not the premium.
Normal.
No,
Then the premium
basic.
one on
the
day
basic?
one. On day one had 6,000 guys.
Yes,
the premium one.
subscribers.
And people are
On day
paying how
one,
much?
people are paying. Was it 3 sock or 5
Yes,
sock?
300.
That's already 300 G's, ama?
Imagine.
What can you prove up?
600 times 500.
Wait, he had how many people?
Unajua mimi
600.
nilifanya hesabu, eh?
How many people?
600 people. 6,000.
6,000, and each is paying like 300.
3 mic, that's 3. Okay, that's
1.8
1.8 mic.
That's on day one. I'm sure by now the page is grown. There's more subscribers.
Yeah. Imagine if you get that on a monthly.
But then remember, this is not the. So he's making
Yeah.
money from premium. That means he's kept some tea that is only accessible to
Yeah.
membership guys,
Yeah.
right? Then he's still running ads.
Wenyewe Wakenya wanapenda udaku.
You think?
No, it's everyone.
Hata
Gossip
mimi upenda
sells, bro.
udaku.
Yeah. Hata sisi
Upenda
Hata
udaku.
sisi tunaongelea
Until
udaku
you
hapa
touch-
sasa. Sasa ni
Unapenda
wadaku
udaku
tu.
until usikie, so alikuwa best ya Mwass.
I'm like, what?
You ever realize the guys who are on Edgar Barre's stories are usually the closest
It's your
to them?
closest friends.
Because
Wale
they're
wa-
like,
I did.
I need to pan Jerusalem.
I'm like, Jerusalem. I forgot there's a place called
I need
Jerusalem.
to pa Pluto. Alafu sema tulikuanga na Chaxy tukirecord podcast.
Ati,
Don't hide my ID.
Hide my ID.
I used to host a podcast with him.
I can't give you more information juu atajua ni mimi.
Kama ule mseli,
Imagine-
ule kabiwa Jesus mwenye alipea niyo check sema ati I'm the cousin to the nini. Yes, I confirm this is the child. I'm like,
Why?
you already said you're the cousin, so they've narrowed down
No,
to
but
cousins.
she didn't. She was like, show my ID. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
She was with her chest.
No, when we were talking earlier about just when you like get on blogs and then for like me, the time I was really on standard because now it's standard. You have to at least you can't just write a story. At least you have to say imetoka wapi. They'd always say sources close to him.
Yeah.
I'm like, which sources,
What do you
bro?
mean?
I'm like, which are these sources that it's sources close to him? Sources
Tomato
close to him.
sauces.
But I'm like, okay, so now the Telegram thing is happening. By the way, I told you I've never been on Telegram.
Yeah.
So, because on stories, I'm sure the tea would come from the stories and then he'd pick and select, filter, then post whatever he feels is building to the story. So, Telegrams is like WhatsApp.
More or less.
So, everyone is talking at the same time.
No.
So how do I
it's
know
like
when Ed is posting?
Anna post.
Can I see?
No one can comment.
You can't come.
Are
So
you
it's
serious?
like a
Like, it's not like a WhatsApp.
so
group.
who's-
Anna post
okay.
tu chai, but
So,
kuna
if I
section
want
ya
to reach out to Edgar now
kuna
and give
section
him
ya
tea.
comment hapa
me
chini.
see.
So people,
Can I
that's why
see?
you comment.
Sorry, let me see.
So the comments don't show up on the chat.
No.
Wait. So,
Kuna specific story, kuna comment section hapo chini. So you click,
everything I'm
that's where you
seeing
guys
now,
talk.
everything I'm seeing now is Edgar's posted.
Yes, that's only.
So if I want to comment,
Kuna comments hapo chini
Oh, so-
on
so
every
there's a difference
particular
between-
tea story.
'cause
or you can leave a comment.
Yes.
So if I leave a comment
Okay.
now, then he can decide to repost that if it builds up to the story.
No.
Okay, so because now I know how.
How do you give
I
him
know how
tea
you
on
use-
So that's the
Telegram?
thing. I don't
You DM
understand why
him.
people are still giving it. I think on thingy.
On Insta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh damn, bro! On just
So he made this thing where there's blue stories and red stories. So blue stories are positive stories. Those are the ones that get on Instagram.
So how do you do
red
blue and
stories? Ndio ziko Telegram. Like sasa za udaku nani amefanya sijui
What else
nini.
do you do on Telegram? Ama you're just there for this?
Me, I'm just there for the tea.
So dude, this guy has 119,998 subscribers on the
Let's
basic
just say
one.
200
So
how
if
do
we
I check
join
the
if we
premium
join
one?
me and you, we get it to 120.
Yeah.
Just
Can
two
we do it?
people.
How do I get him to premium? Like, how do I check the premium?
So I think there's a link somewhere.
Hold up.
Like a pinned thing.
Yeah,
Pinned
if you want
thing.
to join.
Share link, YouTube, BNN Africa. This is to share. Okay, I can't see the premium. Maybe it's just me.
We'll figure it out anyway. But yeah.
Ask Korea guys. But then, I just wanted to give Edgar his flowers. 'cause
Honestly,
I think
he's done
you
done
know,
the thing.
And even, the weird thing is some of even the people who, of course, I can't mention their names, some of the guys who really had issues with them, I swear, I went this day on IG, I was like, clicked on their profile, went to the people they follow the Shed Room, they follow TMZ.
TMZ, Bolala,
I'm
all
like,
those.
it's the same thing. This shit is entertaining,
It's the
bro.
same.
Udaku
But when
nitamu until
Edgar
jina
does
yako
it, it's a
ikam.
problem. Like I feel like that's why entertainment might always, specifically in the gossip segment, I feel like we'll always be stuck in this position where we are. Because when the Shade Room and TMZ does these things, because it's Kim Kardashian and
normal,
who,
yeah.
it's exciting. But when it's Nani and Nani that you know, suddenly it's a problem. Like,
Have you ever been in tea?
no.
Have you?
Yes.
From here, I had a time. She knows. I'd wake up, I get
Na link.
screenshot and a link. I'm like,
And
what
then
did
it's
I
not
do
even
again?
him. It's not even him. Umekelewa story.
And specifically, this guy is this standard. There's some point I'm like, najua nani huko? Who has trouble with
Kuna
me?
ex wako na standard.
Really.
Bro,
Ex who
you
never
remember,
made it to your girlfriend.
Even
And
last year,
akufika promo.
imagine,
Akufika.
because I hadn't put out a lot of my content in 2 years. So last year, someday my friend sends me a link. I click on the link. It says, okay, now we know why Chaxy hasn't been posting content in a while. It has been busy chasing sunsets with a random babe. This is my kawaii. Then there's pictures.
But were you chasing sunsets?
This is my friend. This is Sharon. I had Brussels sprouts.
I'm joking. But
Imagine, I'm like,
what
made
was
a
the
whole
correlation
story.
between you posting content
And you being with a babe, like,
So
I don't
let's
even
say-
get it.
So basically, I've
Ati
been so
babe
mad in love.
amemderail.
Yeah,
Mpaka
so
hata
now
afikiri
I've not even been
content.
producing any content because I've just been chasing sunsets with a babe.
I mean, it would be nice to chase sunsets with a babe.
I
See,
know.
you're already chasing sunsets where?
It's cloudy. Not the best weather today,
Not the
though.
best weather today, unfortunately. But anyway, man, shout out to Edgar. I feel like what Edgar does is very needed.
He's revolutioning and we should
kudos
just
to
accept
you, man.
it.
Keep doing what you gotta do. The
Yeah.
other person I have to big up is Eve Mungai. Did you check her out? We'll talk about her next time. Do you know Eve? Anyway, so talking about Edgar T and everything. So billboards. What I read is that they're introducing Afrobeats, but then they're replacing that with reggae.
What do you mean replacing?
Like wametoa reggae, now they've put
Afrobeats.
Afrobeats.
On the
Where's-
Billboard charts.
So they've stopped reggae.
Billboard is the first
Oh
person to stop reggae.
wow! Oh
But I
wow!
don't
Can you
understand.
imagine?
Okay, because the conversation you were having earlier was about Beyonce and Afro.
No,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm saying. This is what I could
basis
get
of the-
online.
okay.
Then Mariah had the other
No,
conversation.
the first story that they had posted on their Wikipedia page was like basically they were just giving accolades and basically saying that since Beyonce tracked the album, the Lion King thing, the gift.
The gift.
That's when Afrobeats really penetrated like proper into the scene. And I'm like, okay, so basically screw Davido, screw Don Jazzy, as in screw everyone.
Go back to as long as
Like, is
Oliver
that-
Twist guy, the
Thank
band.
you.
That
If
thing.
any-
What was that guy
actually-
for? Small girl, you don't know the thing.
Listen,
I'm
Giving you
first
the
of all, I
thing.
feel like
You give the
there's
thing and you got
there's one
the thing
person. There's one person that we really don't give flowers a lot, and that's Fizzo DG. I feel like this man single-handedly penetrated Afrobeats into the UK
The
scene.
UK, he did.
Proper.
Hey,
No,
Mariah
this
has
is
given
like
someone flowers.
But let me tell you, did you realize how emotional Mariah gets when she
No,
starts
'cause
talking about
honestly,
music from
I'm-
West Africa?
Listen,
No.
no.
Brand size. He doesn't last
But
1
if
minute.
it's your
Afana-
ex's friends.
Listen,
That's what Dika said. Shut up.
anyone who knows me knows I'm huge on Afrobeats. I love Afrobeats.
Hennessy gang. We know
All
you.
day, every day, baby. So yes, you
Okay.
can't say okay. And let's be honest, Izo Wimbos are the ones that even hit. Had which
All had
artists?
features.
Wizkid,
Wizkid.
Tiwa Savage, Mr. Easy, Stoneboy, like, bruh, get
Because
real.
it's like saying,
Get real.
it's like saying I wanna collab with Kenyan musicians and then I don't have any
Just
Kenyan
like saying
musicians.
Anti-Ethic became big because of the collab with Conscience. Like, what are you saying?
You say all I'm saying is middle finger. Naweza zijoin mbili zikuwe ndefu longer. No, to be very fair. So this is okay. Me
The
what
hive,
Then-
the hive is gonna come for
Let them
Chaxy.
come. I'm ready.
But anyway, we love Jay-Z's roommate.
Yes.
But Appa.
Hapo
Facts
wako
ni
nje.
facts.
Hapa zi.
Tuseme tu
So
ukweli.
Afrobeat is big because the people responsible for Afrobeat, especially the guys who've, shout out to the bands, by the
Fizzo
time the band is even
DG.
getting signed with good music
You
by
know.
Kanye. This is because there's clearly
Shout out to
value here,
Tubaba.
Yeah, shout out to Tubaba. Next week we'll talk about Tubaba. So shout out to Tubaba. Anyway, all these guys were directly responsible for making Afrobeat big. But I
Yeah.
have to specifically recognize Davido,
Wizkid,
Wizkid,
Burna Boy.
Burna Boy.
Yep.
These are the guys who literally now put Afrobeats
On the
global
map.
map.
But at least on Wikipedia, they've recognized Fellah
Yes,
well.
they have.
as like the forefather
Of
yeah.
Yeah, they have.
of the
the
sound,
sound,
which
of
is
the sound
which is
itself.
not bad.
Because
Yeah.
it's just the sound
But
that is
for you
evolved,
to
yeah.
like start acting, okay, it's listen, it's just annoying. Honestly, it is annoying.
Yeah.
So, but then when the thing of now like replacing this with reggae. So maybe my question would be right. We like in Kenya we fuck with Afrobeats a lot.
Yeah.
If we went anywhere now that is a public venue, higher chances are you're gonna hear more Afrobeats than
Afrobeats, that's
any other
true.
genre that is gonna be
True,
played.
true.
Yeah.
So when the thing about the Billboard is I respect what they've done over the years.
Yeah.
And it's a source of information, it's a source of knowing what song is doing what numbers and all that. But do I really care that the Billboard is introducing Afrobeats?
Yes.
I really care?
I feel like I do, because that's really huge.
I still don't get the conversation with regards to reggae. They're removing reggae and replacing it with Afrobeat, Sama.
Okay, maybe
That's
because
one
reggae
article-
is struggling
one
right
article
now.
said that.
They're removing reggae from Billboard.
Not at Equator, but like they won't like fully recognize it as
a genre.
not a genre per se, but like as a proper segment.
In the Billboard.
Yes.
But basically
But
they're
when
gonna
I
do more
recognize
Afrobeats.
you, you get
There's a cat on the podcast.
meow. Wait.
Hey, at least
Don't make
Someone's
that
getting
joke. Don't
some.
make that
At
joke.
least, okay, I'm not making it now. I'm saving it. Yeah, so personally, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I don't really care, to be very honest, because for the longest time, I think Africa has lived to Nini. We've always wanted or expected validation from the West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
Why
a
I
breakthrough,
understand
if
they've
we're
had
being
very
honest.
developed markets, it makes sense. But then I just feel like this time we own our own shit, bro. And whether the billboards puts Afrobeats on the charts or not, Afrobeats is here to stay.
That's true.
It's gonna keep evolving. It's gonna get bigger, but it's gonna help us maybe export our music to the West. But do I really care? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, do I really like? Are we doing this podcast so that we can go to the States today and host the
Hey,
show?
bro,
I
I'm
don't
trying
care,
to be
bro.
the next Breakfast Club. What do you mean?
Why you not
no
trying
one
to?
listens to
No.
radio. Like,
What do you mean?
Why you not trying to be the first mic check?
yeah, exactly. So this is a
No, but you
conversation.
get
But anyway, so I feel like we've covered a lot of stories, right?
Yeah.
And we have such a bad job to close the show.
Oh God.
But then I have something
No,
so
but you
serious.
see, this
I have
is
something.
like you say you don't believe in God.
So
what
what
As
does-
you say you don't
I know,
believe in God.
but-
So what
But
we
guys-
explain the correlation between God and a cat in the podcast.
Yeah. No, we have.
with the
let's make
closing,
this and
it
then we
will make
close.
sense.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway,
With the closing, it will
you were
make
saying,
sense.
So Remima was recently on Drink Champs,
Uh-huh.
and what did she say about Doja Cat?
She basically said that she doesn't think that Doja Cat is a rapper, but
No, I get it.
she makes dope music and and she's very talented, which I agree. I don't think Doja Cat is a rapper. I think she's just a pop artist who can rap, who can spit on pop beats.
Isn't that trapping?
Nope.
It's what?
What is it?
She can just she has a flow on a pop beat, but that's
Yeah,
not
but that's
a rapper.
rapping.
No.
No. So if you give me if you give me a dancehall beat to rap on it, so
So
it
do you
makes
say
it
my yo Cheque now I'm a rapper?
Okay, Sex Bantuni has an opinion.
All right, if Doja is not a rapper, is Drake a rapper?
But Drake,
Ooh,
Drake
good
has
question.
proper rap.
Doja.
That's Doja.
Gani, you don't even
Exactly.
listen to Doja. So what are you
Hey,
saying?
Wait. I'm just defensive because
She started
wanna
with
get
Moo
Doja's
Amakau.
card?
because I wanna get
Moo
Doja's
Amakau.
card.
Pardon?
Moo Amakau.
So
just
because
I wish you had a
said
drink.
meow,
Can you cheers to
I'm a
empty glasses?
rapper.
Empty glasses.
Empty
Listen.
glasses, cheers.
Listen,
Her
listen.
first song was Moo Amakau.
But that's not rapping.
It was rap.
Wait. So listen, me, I don't care whether she raps or not. I just wanna get Doja's card.
Okay, here's the representation. Kuchu baby.
This is the only cat you're
This
getting.
is the only cat you're getting as far as you're concerned.
Kitty, cat,
But
cat.
listen, guys, can I get a moment of silence?
Yep.
Can I get a moment of silence? Man, lost a close friend. Okay, not
Oh.
Sorry, man.
yeah, not like close, but someone I really know. Nelfree, the guy who plays the violin for the movement band
Movement.
that plays for Erosh, Chris Kaigan, very many artists. Yeah.
Victoria.
Passed on last week on Tuesday in the morning, and Yeah, just give 15, a few seconds of silence. Now, the last video I saw of him is Mutore posted on his channel, and he was talking about, the famous Bob Marley line that says, "When you die, your music lives on."
Yeah, I saw that. That was dope.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, may his soul rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, episode 5 dedicated to Nelfree. Come on, guys.
Yes. This one's for you, Nelfree.
Over 26. This is
The Vagabond.
This is the Brunch Club.
Over 26. Welcome back to
The mics are closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.